Hello my beautiful sweet angels, I am back with another video. It's been a long time since I've done a mukbang. I am so hungry. I actually went out last night and you know when the next morning you need like greasy food, like heavy food. Usually I eat like burgers and stuff, but I haven't had like Mexican food in a while, so I decided to go to Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan has really good reviews, so if you live in Houston I would definitely recommend it. I'm sure the non-vegetarian options like the meat and fajita is really good. I've just never tried it, but it smells really good when I've gone. But today I got the nachos. Dude, I've been like craving nachos so often. And then I got the enchiladas rojas. And oh, I also got a flan. All this was like 20 bucks. And that's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good because normally like one meal was like close to 15, you know, other places. So 20 bucks for all this, and like they even give you a bunch of chips, but I'm not gonna eat them because then I will get full with that. So I'm gonna eat these two. I hope it comes out in the video. Oh yeah, I ate in the morning. I ate what did I eat? Oh, I ate leftover food because we went out last night as well. We went out to Mais. It's like a Vietnamese restaurant if I'm not mistaken, downtown Houston. We went to some bar called Standard. Oh my god, I freaking fell in love with Standard because they have a bunch of Spanish music, and it's hard to find a club with Spanish music that's not rancheros. Like this is like Bad Bunny, reggaeton, you know, like stuff like that. So I really liked it, and yeah, I had a really good time. But there was like a bunch of moments, I don't know, it's just like certain moments of the night that I didn't like. Nothing to do with the people that I was with. They were amazing. I went out with Merlin and her man Mario, and then my friend. Oh wait, I don't think she doesn't want to be known, so my friend. Bro, this looks so good. Those enchiladas are super good. The last time I got green enchiladas, but this one, love it. I love it. I kind of wanted to talk about last night because it is bothering me. It's my fault. It's my fault because I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. And I'm starting to think that I'm kind of toxic. Not to everybody, but just to like people who have betrayed my trust. I don't know, I just get so filled with anger that you would even do me wrong like that, because I wouldn't do you like that. I'm drinking water from a bottle, which I try not to do because it's a lot of waste, but Houston has this thingy, a water pipe broke, so they've been making us freaking boil the water so we won't be drinking dookie water. I really like these nachos. I wish they gave us more because I don't feel like they gave me enough. It was like literally 6, so whatever. I hope I don't regret talking about this, because sometimes I do regret saying story times too early, and that's why I stopped posting about my life, because I was posting things that were too recent, and it would really hurt when people would like comment on it, like say mean comments, because they would be so fresh. And so yeah, that's why I stopped posting about my recent life. But I really want to talk about this, dude. I'm not even mad anymore, and that's the thing, like I can stop being mad easily, especially if I care about you. So me, Luis and Dewar are those two guys I always have in my videos. Me and Luis aren't together, that's just like for jokes. But we were supposed to go out with Medellin, Mario, her man, and then my friend, I don't know what to call her, Maria. I guess Maria. My friend Maria as well. She's from I went to high school with her, so I've been knowing her for a hot minute. So at first it was just gonna be Merlin, Mario, Maria, and me. Damn, that's a lot of M's. It was supposed to be just be us, but Madeline was like, oh, you should invite the boys, you know, like just so they won't feel bad. And I was like, dude, I don't even want to invite them because they've stood us up so many times that it's like a waste of my time to even ask. But she was like, no, it's okay, like even if they don't go, we'll still have fun. And I was like, okay, you're right. And I had been wanting to go out because Bad Bunny's new album just came out, and it was just like, quiero perrear, you know. So I had actually hit her up. I was like, we should go out, this and that. Anyways, I really like Merlin. She's really cool. And Mario, he's really dope too. And she's been such a great friend. So anyways, I hit them all up, and they all agreed. And then Luis ended up calling me before I went out, or I ended up calling him, and I was like, are you for sure coming? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring this one bitch. And I was like, are you for sure though? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come, like, I got you, dude. I was like, okay. I didn't really believe him, but I was like, okay. And then we ended up going out. And keep in mind, I had told both Dewar and Lise that we were going to meet there around 10ish. Or like, all right. Luis was already out. He was already with I don't know who he was with actually. He was already out. He was like, oh, that's cool, I'll just go from here to there once y'all are there. And I was like, all right, that sounds good, like it's perfect, you know, we don't have to pick you up and everything. I kind of look like I'm bald. How do y'all like this whole non in the middle split? I don't really know how I feel about it. It's kind of, I don't know, I feel like I get a lot more comments about my ethnicity when I have it in the middle. Or like, oh, are you Indian, like literally from India? Are you Native American? And that's just not something I really want to deal with, you know. Like, I don't really like having to explain to people. So while we're out, it was already 10:30 came. I was like, okay, where are y'all? Well, Medellin hit him up, and then Luis was like, oh, I'm on my way. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Dewar was like, I just woke up, I'm gonna be there. Cool. Both said they were on their way. Time passed. It was already 11 something. Sure, it was late. It was 11:15 probably. And I was like, dude, where are they? And then I was like, dude, where are y'all? And then Luis wasn't answering at all. And then Dewar was like, oh, I'm finding parking. And he had been saying that for like the past 15 minutes. And then finally we were just like, what the fuck ever. Like obviously they're not gonna come through. It was just really rude. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's just so disrespectful to, especially Madeleine's time, you know, like she has to find a babysitter, like she has kids, you know, like she's taking the time out to go out. And of course we already knew we wanted to go out, but like this is not the first time they've done this. Like literally we've made plans with specifically just them before, and they've stood us up, and it's just messed up. Like, damn, I'm paying my babysitter, I'm partying out my time for you, and it's just so rude. I just take it so personally, and maybe I shouldn't, but I don't know, I just took it so personally. If they hadn't done this so many times already, then it would have been different, but this was already the third, fourth time. Even for Mario's birthday, they did the same thing, and I was like, that's messed up. Like that's dead ass messed up. And then they don't even talk about it. And like, I like to talk about it. At least we can fix our problems, you know. Like we talk about it, like, hey, why'd you do that, you know? But they just like pretend it doesn't happen. And honestly, I know a lot of y'all have asked me before why we stopped being friends. You know, we went months without filming, together. Actually, I deleted the channel. Well, I deleted all the videos on the channel, and y'all have asked me why. And honestly, I stopped being friends with them for a while because they were doing the same thing to me, and it just got really on my nerves. Like, damn, dude. Like, I remember one time I had finals and then I did really good on them, and I hit them up. I was like, I really like to go out this Friday. Like, I'd appreciate it, like, if y'all hang out with me. And they're like, yeah, man, we're gonna get turned, this and that. And I was like, cool. And so they came around, and like neither of them wanted to go out. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, especially if I see you with your other friends, like, you don't want to hang out with me, then don't hit me up, then leave me alone. It's that simple. But you still hit me up. You hit me up all the time, like, I love you so much, this and that. And I just don't like that fake shit. I don't like that. I feel like that's fake. So after that happened, after Luis wasn't answering, I just, in the group chat, I messaged him directly. I was like, man, you're fake as fuck. And usually I didn't mean it so harshly, but I guess he took it like that. But I usually tell my friends that, like, I'm just like, man, you fake, like, just plain. And of course I wasn't meaning it in that tone at that moment, but I wasn't meaning it. He got really offended. He was like, man, f you, dude. And I was like, fuck you? And he was like, yeah, f you, I'm always there for you. And I was like, bro, literally, I can name 100 times where, like, dude, I'm not gonna put all our business out there. I'm not. It's not, because I'm not even like angry. I'm just like getting angry talking about the whole situation. But there's been a lot of moments that he hasn't been there, and which is why I stopped talking to them. And I was like, dude, I've always been there for you. How can you even say that you've always been there for me? And he was like, man, I was tired, this and that. And it was like, I got so enraged. Like, okay, I understand if you're tired, like, okay, but this has just happened so many. I wasn't telling them this. I was just like thinking, like, this has just happened so many times for me not to even believe you. And so I ended up saying some mean ass shit that I don't even want to say, because I'm honestly embarrassed that I was so cruel to that extent. And that's my issue, is that I get so enraged. Like, if I'm happy as fuck, you know, like, I'm good, you know. And then if I'm angry, I'm like angry. I could kill somebody. And yeah, I just said something really mean that I don't want to be saying those things. And the thing is that what worries me more is that I don't care. Like, I don't feel anything. It's just, that's kind of not healthy. It's just, I said some mean things, and he was like, I would never say something like that. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And like, he was like, okay. And yeah, I wish I could say it, but I don't really want to say it, because it's like, I don't want y'all to look at me differently, because I was so evil. And sometimes I catch myself like, dang, dude, you're kind of heartless. I guess I'm just fed up with the friendship at the moment. And I told Marlene, I was like, I'm just gonna take a step back from them. I'm no longer gonna invite them anywhere. I do want to apologize to Luis, but not now. I kind of want to do it soon though, because what I said was like, damn, you a hoe. Like, what if something happens to him and he goes to the grave with those words? I just wouldn't feel right. But I don't want him to be a constant in my life. I don't want either of them to be a constant in my life, because I feel like I'm just being let down, and I feel like I'm not being appreciated. And that's the thing. Like, I always try to show my friends that they're appreciated, like, not just with gifts, you know, not just with paying for their shit, but like listening to them, being there for them, supporting their business, reposting their stuff, like things like that. I really do try, dude. And honestly, I think I'm a good friend. Like, not to toot my own horn, but if I really like you, I am a good friend to you because you're important to me. You're important to keep around, and I want to make sure that I keep you around. So I'm gonna do what I have to do to keep you around. I don't try to smother people either. Like, I try to be understanding, like, of things, but yeah. So maybe I am a little toxic because I just get so mad fast, and I say really mean things that I don't mean, and I say it because I'm so filled with anger that I want to say anything that hurts, and it shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be like that at all. I think it's time to start seeing a therapist. No lie. I think I have like I don't know what it's called, productive depression or something like that. It's like basically where you have depression but you still get things done, and I get everything I need done, and that's something I'm really proud of. But it's still kind of like, are you really like facing everything that's going on up there? Are you just filling those voids with little minor accomplishments? I think I'm gonna be sad my whole life, but being filled with anger like that is not something I want to be with for life. Like, I'm okay with being sad my whole life because I have a lot of really happy moments, and it makes me more appreciative of the happy moments, to be honest. But being filled with anger is just so like, you just feel like a stranger in your body. Like, damn, like, why are you so angry? Why does that make you so mad? So yeah, I'm just gonna take a step back from the whole situation, and I'll see where it goes. I do want to apologize to Luis, but I'm not gonna hang out with them anymore. I'm not gonna make the effort. That goes for anybody in my life. Like, if you're not making the effort, why should I? I know, like, you shouldn't be petty, like, chicken playing that game type of stuff, but it's like, that's the truth. Like, I don't want to give you my all if I'm not giving like the bare minimum. Is this supposed to taste like fabuloso? I think the bottom tastes nasty. This is not the first time I've gotten super angry at someone, though. That's the reason why it kind of just like makes me sad that I'm this angry. Something else happened recently with somebody else, and like we had to cut each other off because I was just like, it was a mutual thing. Like, we just both thought it'd be better not to like see each other so often because I was just getting way too angry. But that's because they broke my trust too. But I'm not gonna get into that because that's super personal. I just don't want to tell y'all that part of my life. I don't know, I guess I'm sharing it because I think it's important to recognize that sometimes you are the toxic friend, or sometimes you do have issues, and just because you have I read a post, so this is not original, but I read a post that says something like, just because you have a mental health issue doesn't mean that you're not obligated to apologize when you mess up. You really are. And yeah, you're just obligated to apologize and stuff. Just because you said that in a moment where your mental illness was acting up doesn't really excuse you. I understand that like sometimes it feels like you don't have control, like your mental illness has more control than you do, but it still doesn't excuse you to be a horrible person. And I try really hard not to be. I try not to be. For the most part, I'm okay. I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. But I'll be fine. Like, aside from that, not even to be depressing, I have been hanging out with more girls, dude, and like I always thought that being friends with girls was not possible, but oh my god, it is possible. And I've just been having such a good time with these women, and not in a group or anything, but like different times. Like I went to go get a pedicure with my homegirl Trilla D. And it was so nice. And then I hung out with this other girl who I've been following for a while on IG. We just went to go get a drink, and her name is Iram. Oh my god, I had such a great time with her too. I was like, bitch, this is so nice. And then with my friend Maria, we went to some gay bar, and we were like playing pool and just catching up, and I had a good time too. I'm just like, women are amazing. Like, women really are. Not all of them. Like I've just been so traumatized by past friendships that I think they're all bad, but they're not. They're really not. And anyone like who's feeling that way, you know, that's how I was feeling like a year ago. I was like, these bitches are fake, all of them are fake. Nah, they're not. I want you to know that there's really genuine people out there. There really is. I found out recently, like that one girl, the one that beat me up, she's been keeping up with me, and I think that is so funny. Like, I wonder if she's watched the videos that are about her. The one she beat me up, the one that I took that video down too, where it was like my worst birthday. I think I took it down. It was too mean. I'm not gonna eat the bottom of that because that tasted like pavo. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Ow, my foot is asleep. Ew, I look like a scene kid. Anyways, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like, a comment. Oh my god, my foot is asleep. And subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.